Imagine waking up, and your entire right arm is literally made of glowing blue rock. That's Ren's life now. One minute he's scavenging scrap, the next, he is totally cooked. This blue energy is legit eating him alive, and the government wants him dead. Stat. But wait, it gets crazier. Deep underground, something massive just started to wake up. Ren didn't choose this life, but he's the only one who can drive this beast. Move or die! This silver-haired girl, Elara, just saved Ren from a total wipeout. She's cracked at combat, using red energy arrows to blast these armored government creeps away. Look, the sanctuary hunters don't play around. They've got flying boots and some serious heat. Ren's arm starts pulsing. It's like his DNA is being rewritten by some ancient tech. They're cornered, no exits. But then, the floor literally disintegrates underneath their tired feet. Boom. They land right on the chest of an 80-foot-tall robot made of mossy stone. This is the Avalon Titan. It's been ghosting the world for, like, 1,000 years. Ren touches the core and, holy crap, the whole cavern lights up like a neon rave. Suddenly, Ren's brain is hardwired into the machine. He can feel every single gear turning. You won't believe what happens next. The Titan's eyes glow blue, and it finally stands. The ceiling explodes as the Titan punches its way straight back to the upper world. Kai is watching from the sidelines, losing her mind because this tech is totally impossible. "Yo, Ren, try not to wreck the city," she yells, but it's already too late. A massive gravity wave hits the hunters, slamming them into the ground like rag dolls. Bro. But here's the catch. Using this power is actually killing Ren from the inside out. High above in the clouds, the archpriest is watching the whole fight on his monitors. He's got a twisted smile behind that mask. Everything is going exactly according to plan. Ren is blacking out. The blue stone is creeping up his neck. This is bad. Elara jumps in, her red energy acting like a jumpstart for the Titan's failing heart. They're flying through the skyline, dodging missiles and laser fire in a total death race. They barely escape, crashing into the slums where the sun literally never hits the ground. Ren is totally busted. His human heart is barely beating under all that heavy rock. Kai pulls him out of the cockpit, but the local gangs are already closing in. "We need a medic. Now!" But there's nobody to help them in this trash heap. They're trapped, hunted, and out of time. Stick around, because things are getting way worse. Look, the Undercity is a total vibe, but it's also a literal death trap. Ren's arm is glitching hard, spitting out blue sparks like a broken high-voltage power line. Kai finds a shady workshop, but the local scavengers are already eyeing our expensive gear. "Check the pulse!" Kai yells, her mechanical arm whirring as she starts the emergency repairs. Elara stands guard at the door, her red eyes glowing. She is definitely not in the mood. We're basically building a supercomputer in a basement, using nothing but scrap and pure luck. Ren is fading fast, but Kai just found a rare soul core in the trash pile. This upgrade is a total gamble. If it fails, Ren goes boom and takes us all out. "Don't die on me, man," Kai whispers, soldering brass plates directly onto Ren's stone skin. The core hits the slot and, wow! Ren's stone arm finally stabilizes into a sleek weapon, just when we thought we were safe. The ceiling caved in. The hunters found us. These guys don't quit. They've got new violet lasers that slice through solid steel walls. Ren wakes up, feeling the power surge. He looks like a total boss in his armor. "My turn now," he says. And honestly, the look in his eyes is straight up terrifying. He throws a gravity punch that literally warps the air. These goons never stood a chance. We had to bail. We jumped straight into the scrap sea, a literal ocean of toxic sludge. Everything here is rusted, green, and smells like a chemical fire. It's absolutely disgusting, bro. But wait, what's that glowing thing? Something huge is buried under all this oily trash. Kai's scanner is going off the charts. We just stumbled onto a secret ancient factory. It's the Core Forge, the place where the original Titans were built. This changes everything. This place is massive. Imagine a cathedral built of black obsidian and glowing blue crystals. In the center sits the Soul Anchor. It's basically the ultimate power-up for a Titan pilot. Ren steps inside the sphere. The ancient tech starts talking to his brain. It's trippy. "I can see them," Ren says. He's seeing memories of pilots from 1,000 years ago. But there's a catch. Every single one of them ended up becoming a stone statue. The hunters are here again, and they brought a giant mechanical spider, because, of course they did. Elara isn't waiting around. She's raining down red energy arrows like a total combat queen. Kai is hacking the forge's defenses, her fingers moving faster than the eye can see. Ren's sphere starts to crack. The power inside is getting way too hot to handle. He's about to blow. You have to see what happens when the real Titan wakes. The sphere shatters, and Ren steps out looking like a literal god of blue lightning. He's not just a pilot anymore. He's part machine now, and he looks totally cracked. One gravity slam later, and that giant spider mech is basically a very expensive metal pancake. Kai grabs the master core. We gotta bounce! This whole place is about to blow. They dive into the deep tunnels, just as the forge turns into a massive fireball. They end up in the Forgotten Sector. It's a total boneyard of dead, rusted robots. The air is dead quiet. Ren's glowing arm is the only thing lighting the way. They find a room full of stone statues. Wait, those aren't statues. Those are people. The government lied, Kai whispers. These pilots didn't retire. They were used up and dumped. Ren is shaking. He realizes he's looking at his own future in those stone faces. No time to panic. Ren has to merge with the mother core to survive now. He's floating in a digital void. A giant blue eye is staring into his soul. His body is levitating. Brass armor is literally growing out of his skin. It's insane. Ren lands, and he's rocking full soul armor. He looks like a high-tech knight. No cap. Then, the roof gets ripped off. A massive golden sanctuary arbiter is looking right down. This arbiter mech is huge, gold, and looks like it wants to erase the planet. Ren doesn't even flinch. He calls his Titan, and the ground starts to legit shake. The Avalon Titan erupts from the chasm. It's 80 feet of pure, mossy, stone fury. Ren merges with the machine. Their heartbeats are in total sync now. Let's go, baby! They land on the surface. Sunset is hitting the ruins. This duel is gonna peak. The Arbiter swings a giant claw, but Ren catches that thing with his bare hands. Sit down! Ren yells, summoning a massive blue gravity hammer that weighs 1 billion tons. Elara is on the rooftops, notched and ready. She's the best sniper in the game. Her red arrows shred the Arbiter's legs. The whole gold mech is venting purple steam. Total victory. The sun sets over the wreckage, but don't get comfortable. We aren't done. The sky literally rips open. A violet portal appears and it's giving major final boss energy. Out crawls a demon kaiju. It's obsidian, it's fast, and it's got a huge bone mask. Ren is exhausted. The Titan's core is flickering. This is the worst possible timing, bro. The kaiju bites the Titan's chest. It's literally drinking Ren's energy like a protein shake. The Titan goes dark. Ren is unconscious. The beast is looming over them. It's over. Kai is in the cockpit panicking. She wires her own arm into the machine's heart. Outside, Elara makes a choice. She reveals the red corruption hidden under her gold armor. Her skin turns into molten lava. She's using the corruption as a weapon. Pure savage. She fires a crimson arrow that freezes the kaiju in a cage of jagged stone. Inside, Ren's eyes snap open. The core isn't just blue anymore. It is pulsing white hot. The beast is dead. Elara is down, barely breathing. The corruption almost took her soul. A giant hologram of the archpriest appears in the clouds. He's calling them out. Kai realizes something huge. Ren's blue energy and Elara's red energy? They are actually brothers. She overlays the blueprints. Blue plus red equals. Wait, a stable purple energy profile? Facts. Morning hits. They're upgrading the Titan for the final ascent. The sky is next, guys. Stay tuned.